Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the East Carolina Pirates. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Pirates offense will get the first swing today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm... I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. While taking his shot on the very first play. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Listen to the crowd. Early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The Ducks will line up to boot it away.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, open.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pitch to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Hand off to the single back. The Pirates pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it for a big gain. And he's upset of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Boy, I thought the defender was in really good position here. Just kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
2nd down and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, East Carolina.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes were in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Jukes to get past the man. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. He makes the grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target.
Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it from the gun. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Pirates line up with a 1st and goal. Play action here on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame, he's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner choosing to field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run.
Black 24, pound 55 feet.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Pirates will line up to punt it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
He runs out of bounds at the 27.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds his man. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Here comes a handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
1st and goal, Oregon.
And the Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Pirates will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The ball is caught. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
QB decides to keep it here. Got the first down, now looking for more. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense with the pre-snap movement of its own. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Doing a decent game there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Bringing pressure. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And sack sets up 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
At the 13-yard line, it's 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Coverage team brings down the returner. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Pirates come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Reeves. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Pirates will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pirates.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Oregon offense will take over.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
yards will kick this away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch is made down the middle. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
It's an option look. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Gain of 3. Brings up second down.
And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on third. And now it's a fourth down coming up. The Ducks will have to kick it away.
Number 13 on to punt it away.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Black 24. Black 24. Get set. Get set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense get pushed back.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Touchdown, East Carolina. And the route is on. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away.
That makes the score East Carolina 38, Oregon 3.
And it's field, and the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner being brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Let's go.
Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. And we're able to get him down.
The first down pass complete to the tight end. Brought down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Second down coming up.
42, Spider. 4-2, go.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there. The Pirates looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Ready up.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Move.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Yep.
Here's a run call on third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Got it.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And tackled there by the defense.
Gain of 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
41, Oregon, 10.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body.
Powerful running into the secondary. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They'll try the option play here. Has the 1st down and more. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Pirates. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught downfield. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And he's brought down there. Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Pirates. And this one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
2nd down now after the sack. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Check.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Ducks will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the punt lands out of bounds. Where they'll spot it here. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the option play. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. And I think it really caught this defense off guard.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
He'll pitch it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. There he just slips through for a first down.
Brings up second down.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's got his man open downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. Pirates trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Easy. Ready, go.
Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So East Carolina's offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be
just plowing down the field. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down.
How great is it to be an offensive coordinator having a quarterback like this? Because he can go and generate 1st downs with you throwing the ball and running the ball. It seems like there's nothing this kid can't do.
They're bringing, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Push down for the tackle.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete. Possession that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field.
Fires the pass, intercepted. What a nice play, and even with the short return there in scoring position at the 18.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
In a sudden change situation offensively, that's when you like to take shots. The defense just jogs out on the field. Let's see if we can catch him napping, take a shot. Great job in the back end covering to force the incompletion.
He's going to pass on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Pirates look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to go up top on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, East Carolina. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
10, Stanford, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Looking to throw, it's Etienne. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. They're working that left side. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period, and they try to find a way to answer. Down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Running back searching for a hole. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws for the tight end. He caught it. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunities to carry the football in this game because of the speed, because of his open field running ability, but you're right. You've got to be better with your ball security. This defense, when they see the quarterback running, they start getting excited. That's a guy they feel they can rip the ball away from. They did right there.
That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. The give on the inside. On the move at the 30. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, up and.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw, it's Etienne. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Get set. Get set.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Novak. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going strong.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
A lot of times the QB's going to drop back and try to make a big play, What's your safe option if nothing's there? Slip it to your running back. Let him catch it. Let him go get a 1st down for you.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Steps away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown! touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
On second down, looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast, and you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Trucks through the defender. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. On fourth down, going to the air. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game, and that's
On the double.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
To the air, it's Etienne. Pocket starts to collapse. It's complete. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Skips away from pressure. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, ECU. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Coming out with it, it's Novak. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Etienne. Firing to the right, complete. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working that left side now. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Palo Alto as we say hello from our broadcast studios. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the phone.
And the returner will be dragged down. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. It's loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
That ball carrier is very lucky.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Hand off from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
You've got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And into the end zone. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Yeah, way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
He'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ball game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary.
What a snag by the defense. Didn't get a turn on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Dropping back, it's Etienne. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. Shakes off the tackler. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on third down. Trying to run it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Never a doubt. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the right side. At the 20, he's got space. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the
touchdown, Purple Pirates! They take the lead with the 6. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Novak. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. Smashes through. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Leaves it with the running back. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. Give him 96 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. It's first down from the 11. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, run it in for the score.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Right back to the well. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And this defense has brought their A game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
It's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Etienne. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's fired. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Try to barge their way in. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the one and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success.
Ooh, that's my nigga.
We got to make sure we get some
No. Shit.
This is the type of play
Not trying to be cute, Jay Hill.
Momentum, 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more.
No risky, no biscuit.
Do it there.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes a grab enough for the first. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he was off to the races after the catch.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna get off him for this one, Mr. Angel.
You know,
I'm doing the season mode, but man, if you, I'll probably play with you on it tomorrow though.
Because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back to back.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. The give to the tailback. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Grabs it in the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Fast motion from the offense. Coming after it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Looking downfield, it's Etienne. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out.
And that pass picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.